Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at these Haeglauv heated mittens. So these were provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase some of these, I'll put a link to them in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So there's a little note on the box here saying if you're not satisfied, contact them and they'll return them. Here's a sticker on the lid. It says, "Attention, please fully charge for 4 hours before using. Hand wash or machine wash must put into a wash bag. Any quality or size problems, please email." And then it has their email address. So here are the mittens. We have a user guide here and we have a bag, and that bag looks big enough to hold the mittens and other things. And then this would probably be the charging cable. Let me get everything unwrapped here. Okay, so we have the mittens here. We'll take a look at those in depth in a minute. And then we have the power charger, and this is 5 volts at 2 amps. The input on the charge cable is 5 volts at 2 amps, and the output is 8.4 volts at 600 milliamps. And we have 2 batteries here, and these are 7.4 volts at 2200 milliamp hours, or 16.28 watt hours. So here are the mittens. We have a clip that holds them together. I'll pull those apart. So I'll put that on. There we go. That fits nice. We have a strap here so you can strap that down so snow doesn't get in there. We have the control. You can also cinch it up at the wrist here. So when it's really cold out, I really like wearing a mitten. I feel it works better than a glove. Needless to say, the downside is you lose function of your fingers. So depending on what you're doing, a mitten works sometimes it doesn't. But for a lot of things I do, I can even run a snowblower with mittens on. I have no problem doing that. And especially just if I'm walking or hiking, no problems, I can wear mittens. I can't easily drive a car with mittens. I mean, I probably could, but I usually wouldn't. So it's very soft on the inside. Let's take a look at the manual here. So it says how to install the batteries. So this has the inside Velcro pocket. Then for the heating controller, it says single press the on-off button to turn on or off the heating level. 3 LEDs will light up, and that's the high level. Press it again, you have medium level, and 2 LEDs will light up. Press it again, you have low level, where 1 LED lights up. And this is what's included. It says 1 pair of heated gloves, a pair of batteries, a charger, carrying case, and the user manual. And here are the heating times, and this is something I'm sure a lot of people will be interested in. The high level with 100% heat is 2 to 2.5 hours. Medium level with 66% heat is 3 to 3.5 hours. Low level with 33% heat is 6 to 6.5 hours. It says the heating element covers the whole back of the hand and the fingers till the fingertips. To use it, you charge it up, you plug in the batteries to the mittens, turn it on, and this is important here, it says to charge the battery when you're not using it. So you'll probably use these mostly during the cold season, so during the summer months you'll want to plug this in every once in a while, keep that battery charged up. It's better on the battery. You don't want a lithium battery to go completely dead. So to charge it, you remove the batteries from the gloves, you charge it for 3 to 4 hours. That says before the first time use, but you would do that each time you charge too. It says red light illuminating while charging, green light illuminating when charging is complete. To wash, you remove the batteries, use mild detergent. Hand wash is recommended. If you do a machine wash, you want to put it into a laundry bag, and do not machine dry or use bleach. And there's some little messages here. It says remove the batteries when you're charging it, don't drop the batteries, etc. And if the batteries swell, quit using them. Those are the instructions. So I'll take a look at putting a battery in here. There's a little cap over the barrel plug. That'll plug into the battery here, and that will tuck away into the little Velcro pouch. Like so. Now I can put the mitten on. To turn this on, I'll hold down this button. Okay, we have 3 lights. I'll press it again. We have 2 lights. 1 light. Press it again. We have 3 lights. I'll hold it down. That'll shut it off. So I just wanted to demonstrate that switch real quick, but these do need to be charged up before we test this. So I'm going to do that now, and I'll come back when these are charged. Okay, so I charged these batteries up overnight. I'll go ahead and install them in here. Okay, so to turn these on, I'll just hold down the button. We have 3 lights. Now I'll switch over to my thermal camera so we can watch these warm up. Okay, so these are starting to heat up. It's a little tricky to see where they're heating up because these are insulated. So the heating wires are inside and it has to penetrate through that insulation layer. But you can see they definitely are heating up. You can see a hot spot right here in the finger area. The thumb is heating up. So I'll slide this on, and I can definitely feel it heating up. So I'll let those heat up for a few minutes and then we can take another look. Okay, so these have been heating up for a few minutes. I'm sure they could still soak in a little bit more heat. You can see this is starting getting up a lot higher. We have 104 degrees on the outside there. So that's going to be warmer on the inside. Definitely is. That feels really good. And you can see just when this was upside down, it was kind of trapping that heat in. So that's a little hotter than this glove that is palm up. But you can see it's heating up the thumb and the hand area there. So as you saw on the thermal camera, it's heating up the thumb and the palm area. So I'll put this on. So this does have touch capabilities with a screen, although you're not going to do like complex things with this, but you could potentially touch a touchscreen in a car or something. But here I have my tablet, and I can touch the thumb against this, and I can scroll. So you could potentially also say touch buttons with this and such. So that's the Haeglauv heated mitten. So I wear gloves quite a bit, but when it gets really cold, I switch over to mittens. It keeps your fingers together so they can share heat. So you take a mitten and you add some external heat to it, and you have a really good solution for keeping your hands warm. This will be my go-to on the coldest days of the winter. So these have everything you'd expect of a large mitten like this. You can cinch it off at the wrist. You can cinch it off above the wrist to keep air out. So even without the heating element in this is a very comfortable mitten to wear. You can see the liner on the inside. Makes it real comfortable. So you don't really notice the battery here when you're wearing them. If you shake your hand, you might feel it a little bit, but it's not super heavy and it just kind of blends in. So if you already have some mittens you're wearing and they don't quite keep your hands warm, I think this is a great upgrade. So that's all for this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.